TitleMatchNetwork.com.
What happened between, I guess, you guys and Court Bauer in New York over a wrestling ring? Maybe, I don't know what that's.
Oh, yeah. Court Bauer called me, and so I'm doing this show in Manhattan Center. I want to book you on it. You can work with C.W. Anderson. I mean, C.W. Anderson's a fucking, he's a hell of a worker, but our stuff just, I couldn't see us meshing real well and having a great match, you know what I mean? And so I was thinking of using him against this guy. He goes, who you want to work with? And I said, well, who do you have on the show? And they saying all these names. I'm like, man, I said, you're running Manhattan, not Queens. I said, you don't really have anybody that the casual fan knows. I said, I can, at the time, still like now, Lawler and Scott Hall were all doing a lot of indies. I said, I can get either one of those guys for you, and I'll work with them. He's like, no, I don't really want that kind of show. I want more of a hard-hitting show. In other words, I don't want anybody on that's going to draw people. I just want to run a show and spend my own fucking money to draw the 100 smart marks that are going to come irregardless, And he said, I want Terry Funk. I said, I'll get Terry Funk for you. So I called Terry, and I said, man, he was like, God damn, I told that guy I don't want to fucking work on him. I said, oh, man, I was, hoping maybe you kind of work with me. He's like, oh, Christ, God damn it. How can I fucking say no now, you son of a bitch? So I went ahead and, had the match and all. And Court was telling me about his, money woes or whatever. And he couldn't find a ring. And me and Bam Bam had a ring. We bought the old ECW ring off Frank Goodman that was still stored up at the Elks Lodge. And we were going to open a school. But at the time, the ring was just, sitting in the building we were going to use. So I said, cool. I said, I'll give you, our ring for only, he was getting like a ridiculous. People knew the guy had money, so they were trying to take him for a ride.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't want to fuck him. I said, give me like $500 and I'll fucking bring the ring and my brother and we'll fucking put it up. Well, we needed the ring cut down to fit in the building, and me and Babe were putting the school in. So I get there, and 2 ring posts are fucking like 4 feet shorter. I couldn't fucking use it, and it was the morning of the show. So like, oh shit! So I'm calling all over the place. I found those 2 Mest brother guys, and they happen to have their ring still in the truck. I said, well, come fucking, put it up. I said, we'll get you. They'll give me $500. So they get there. They couldn't fucking put the ring up in the elevator and walk it upstairs. The 2 fat dudes in there not doing shit. Tammy, my little brother, and his 2 friends put the whole fucking ring together. And then at the end of the night, they were like, well, how do we get paid? I said, well, here. I just wrote them a check from me. And fucking when I got paid by Court, I was like, well, you told me it's this much for me and Tammy, but I only paid me for me. And she worked fucking Terry Funk, DDT'd her, bit her on the ass, fucking got juice all over. And she was happy to work with Terry Funk, but it's our fucking living. Don't fuck us. I said, what about the ring? He's like, well, we didn't get your ring. I said, but I still got you a fucking ring. So my check I get to the Mess Brothers bounced, so I never got fucking paid. And for some reason, Court Bauer was hot at me that I bounced the check on somebody else. I don't know if they chased him down for the money or what, but deserved to get paid by somebody, and mine would have cleared had he paid me for it like he was. I just figured he wouldn't know whose ring was whose. I just know that I took on the responsibility to get the ring there and get it set up. I went through a bunch of shit, finding one at the last minute, found it, got it up, paid the guys. When he gives me my money, it'll clear their check, but it didn't work out that way.
Were you down at the Florida shows at MLW? What happened?
Yeah, I was calling him to try and get booked again for him. When I was in Puerto Rico, Sabu tried to kind of make amends between the 2 of us, and he said, well, I can't use you right now. So when we were in Florida, I'm calling the guy, would have called him back. I said, no, this fucking guy's a jerk off. I said, let's go by the show, because Hackmeyer was the thing working on it anyway, and we're staying with him. We went down there, and he just kayfabed me the whole night, wouldn't come here. So if I was watch the show, we'll go hang out with everybody. And that's the night in my lobby incident.
Yeah, do you want to talk about that at all?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I'll tell you what I know.
Okay.
We were in the room with Fonzie, this dude John, we just call John Alfonso, I don't know his last name.
Right, from Boston?
Yeah, from Boston, who just hangs out with them all the time. I don't know what he really does, but he hangs out with Fonzie. Sabu, Raven, and a couple other guys. And next thing I know, I woke up at Hackmeyer's house in Daytona Beach. They told me apparently, somehow I came off the fucking elevator, had a bloody nose, no pants on, and then passed out. And Raven told me the other day that him and Sabu rolled me in a carpet, put me on a fucking luggage cart, and brought me out to the car. And when I woke up, and I'm looking around, going, oh my God, my head's killing me. And I'm going, what the hell am I? I'm in my bedroom at Hack's house. I look and there's a big pink paper on the bed. The thing like indecent exposure, all kind of stuff, like in, whatever it was, Fort Lauderdale or something like that, or whatever it was, police. Going, oh my God, I look next to me, no Tammy. I'm going, oh my God, I didn't look at my name's on the fucking top of it. I'm going, oh shit, she's in trouble. She's fucking naked at Fort Lauderdale. What the hell? She's not here. I go running outside. Hack's parents were on their way to Mississippi and stopped by to see him. I go running out, still with no pants on, past Hack's parents and his aunt in the living room, out to the car, and Tammy's sleeping in the backseat of the car. And so I'm trying to fucking pick her up. I'm still like half asleep. She's wrapped in a blanket. I just put her on the blanket and drag her, still with no pants on, past Hack's parents and his aunt, through the living room of the house, and put her in bed. And then I was told the story the following day.
That's good.
And I just know as much as that's all I know that happened. Nope.
Any good Frank Goodman stories?
We'll be in forever.
Yeah.
No, man.
Just like it shows.
Yeah,
No, 6-hour shooting interview.
no, Frank's he's cool. I mean, for a guy that you call his phone and he says you're calling the masked maniac, you think it'd be a bit more weird. But he's kind of he's not real exciting of a guy. You
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.